What's going on, everybody? This is Wrecked, and we are back at it with another video game store review, and I'm super excited to do this one. By popular demand, a lot of people were leaving this store in the comments wanting me to check them out because, you know, so far we've done Lukie Games, DKoldies, The Game Room, and Double Jump Video Games. I will leave a link to all of those videos in the description down below in case you want to check out other game stores and see if they're worth shopping at. But today we are talking about SideQuest Video Games, and SideQuest was recommended by you guys in the comments on a lot of the videos, so I thought, why not? I've definitely heard of them. I thought we would take a look at their online store. We're going to look at their merchandise, their stock, their prices, their warranties, their return policies, and come to a conclusion ourselves by the end of the video. But before we jump into it, if you're new to the channel and you like retro video game content, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We are on our way to 10,000 subscribers. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. We're halfway there. Super excited. I'm super grateful. Thank you all so much for all the love and support on the channel. It means the world to me. Let's jump right into it and waste no more time. All right, guys, so here we are. We are on SideQuest Games website. And yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. So it is, you know, it looks like, you know, the other gaming websites, you know, that we've checked out. It's pretty straightforward. We got obviously their logo here at the top, which is pretty cool. I actually really like it. Just like with Double Jump Video Games, their mascot, they have a little fox. I'm not really sure what the name of this one is, but I'm sure that the cat has a name. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, this is their logo right here at the top. I like the blue, you know, it's almost kind of like dark mode, right? Like if you don't use dark mode, you don't have a soul. Like, who uses light mode anymore, you guys? Seriously. But it's definitely easy on the eyes, for sure. But here you are greeted with a bunch of different sections. You have Nintendo with all of the consoles, Sony, Microsoft, Sega. You have a WATA section. I'm definitely curious to see that. It must be their graded game section. We have a other system, so they're you know, kind of like oddball systems, you know, like maybe some of the older stuff. Philips CDI, TurboGrafx, Magnavox Odyssey, and Atari. Trade-in section, repairs, so they do console repairs, it seems like. That's pretty cool. And their return policy in their contact us section. So they have a text us now section right here down in the bottom. Let's see. Okay, so they got the newest product section. It looks like they got a picture of their physical store, so they do have a physical store. Let's take a look at what else they got. Okay, it looks like a really cool, legit video game store. I would definitely go check it out and shop here in person. I love it. We need more of those in my area. We definitely need some more mom and pop retro shops. So we got newest products here. Okay. Immortal Phoenix Rising, 15 bucks. That is what they're going for. I just bought mine for 15 bucks at Best Buy. That's the price, and this is definitely an awesome game. If you haven't played Immortal Phoenix Rising, definitely check it out. If you like Breath of the Wild or Genshin Impact, it's definitely worth playing, especially for 15 bucks. You can get it on Switch, Xbox, PlayStation. It's on all consoles. It's basically like Breath of the Wild or Genshin Impact meets like God of War. It's all about, you know, Greek mythology. Very cool game. Featured consoles here. Okay. What's new? We've recently expanded our in-person store to more than 2,600 square feet. If you're ever in the area, please make sure to stop by and check everything out. Okay, so they are in Oregon. Okay, so if you live in Milwaukee, Oregon, that's where they're located at. So you can definitely check that out. You can subscribe to their newsletter, I'm sure, where you'll get updates about their website. They have their address and phone number here at the bottom, and they are on social media. So Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, which I follow them on Instagram, I believe, and maybe Twitter. I'm not sure. I don't really pay that much attention to Twitter anymore. So let's go ahead and take a look at some consoles and some other stuff that they sell. We'll go to Nintendo and let's take a look at, let's do GameCube first. Been on a GameCube kick lately, guys. really been into collecting for GameCube. There's definitely some gems that I still need to pick up that I'll be happy with. I don't know if I'm going to go for like a full set. That's kind of obnoxious, but definitely want to get the games that are popular, or games that are worth getting for sure. All right, so Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, that's a heavy hitter, you guys. That's one I don't have in the collection, but one day. It's pricey though. $110 is right in the ballpark for sure. Same thing with Gun. If you like the Red Dead Redemption series, definitely check out Gun. This game is absolutely fantastic. Definitely worth playing if you like the Red Dead series. It's that kind of Wild Wild West, like Grand Theft Auto style game. Very, very good. $18, definitely in the ballpark. Same thing with the Sonic Mega Collection at $20 and Sonic Heroes at $30. So these are market value prices, guys. This is what I see these go for. I'm constantly looking at them. Resident Evil 0, same thing at $30. Pokemon Coliseum, $160. So these are prices you're going to see like on eBay, Mercari, things of that sort. These are not like outrageous, super crazy prices. $120 for Resident Evil 2. That's another one I want to get for the collection for sure. I absolutely love this game. $120, $85 for Double Dash, like $40 for Metroid Prime. So they seem like right on the money with the prices of these games, just because I know, because I've been looking at GameCube a lot lately, just because I've been slowly picking stuff up for the collection. So definitely, if you're looking for GameCube, this is not a bad place to look. And let's click on a listing. It looks like, yeah, so it looks like they are taking their own pictures. And this is the copy that you're going to get, I would assume, right? So it's not just, PNGs ripped off the internet and thrown on their website. Okay, so here we got a console. Here we go. A black one with a first party controller for $120. That's not bad from a game store for sure. I've seen them in game stores go as high as $150. So, $120 is not bad. Usually I see them between $80 and $120 everywhere else, right? So at least you get a first party controller, which is nice. Not everybody does that, which, the third party controllers, some brands are good. Some are literal garbage, So, I mean, so far, guys, their GameCube section is definitely on point. Let's go ahead and take a look at their Nintendo 64. I know that's a very popular one for people. They got some complete in box games. Looks like they have Gauntlet Legends. I would love to get this complete in box. It's my favorite Nintendo 64 game. I have the manual for it and I have the game. I just don't have the box, but $100 is not bad at all for this. Very fair. Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, amazing game, guys. This game is so underrated. I wish they would have brought this series back and remastered it. $16 for that is not bad. Killer Instinct is $40. That's what it goes for. What else we got? Zelda is $50. What it goes for. So, I mean, you can see, guys, that these are on point with market value, right? These are, Smash Brothers at $65, Banjo-Kazooie's at $40, Yoshi Stories at $40. And I do appreciate the fact that they are taking pictures of the games. Like, look at this right here. Here, it's cosmetically flawed, Turok Dinosaur Hunter. The label is absolutely shredded, but, you know exactly what you're getting, right? Like, you don't see very many websites doing that. So if you're okay with the label being screwed up, or you plan on getting a replacement label yourself and you want to save a little money, then, go with that. It was only $14. It's not bad at all. They got a lot of sports, a lot of wrestling. Yeah, I mean, the N64, we all know, is known for their wrestling games. Like, wrestling games on the Nintendo 64 were freaking awesome. I mean, they have a nice selection, and like I said, I mean, everything is kind of on point with price. So here's the smoke colored N64. Yeah, the smoke black edition, $300. I mean, the fantastic N64s are pricey, right? You got jungle green, you got the watermelon red, you got the atomic purple, you've got the smoke, you've got you have the Pikachu variants, which I don't think those aren't considered fantastic, but the Pikachu N64. So you have a bunch of different ones. They usually range anywhere from $150 and up, $300, 250. You know, you got the ice blue. You know, I see those go for like $200 to $300. So that's, you know, that seems like normal pricing. Nothing out of the ordinary here, guys, with the N64. Let's check out the PlayStation 2. I definitely am going to be putting in an order here in the future and doing an unboxing for sure. Vice City is $8. You have Final Fantasy 12. This is a great game for $8. State of Emergency was a lot of fun, $15. Guys, in my opinion, if you're going to collect for a console right now, I would say the original Xbox, the PlayStation 2, the Wii U, and the GameCube are the 4 that I'm hunting for right now. Don't get me wrong, if I see other, you know, stuff like Super Nintendo, NES, Genesis, I pick those up too if it's something I really want. But I'm really focusing on these consoles right now, and PlayStation 2's where it's at, man. PS2 and original Xbox are still super affordable, and they're great consoles. You can't go wrong with those. Let's see, we got the Sonic Mega Collection over here is $15. Soul Calibur 2, that was awesome. I actually just picked up a copy of Soul Calibur 2 for the GameCube because Link was an exclusive character for that one. And then the PlayStation got, I don't remember this guy's name, but he's from Tekken. Let's see, this guy right here. I really don't remember his name. I haven't played Tekken in years. But and then the Xbox version got Spawn, if I'm not mistaken. So Champions of Norath, it's a $40 game, but this is one that I do want to get for the collection. I heard is amazing. Test Drive, $8. Vice City Stories is $50. It's a more rare, you know, Grand Theft Auto game. This originally, I believe, came out, it was on the PSP. Devil May Cry 3 is a $10 game. That's what I mean. There's a lot of really fun games. Spyro's a Hero's Tale. And, you know, like I said, Devil May Cry 3, Tak and the Power of Juju, you know, or Staff of Dreams, it's the second one, is 15. Metal Gear Solid 2 is 15. There's a lot of like quality, awesome freaking titles on PlayStation 2 that you guys should be picking up for your collections. Jak 1 and Jak 2, you know, those are great. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2 is a $35 game. These games are definitely reasonable, and they got some real bangers on the PlayStation 2. Like those of you who grew up in the in the era of that, you know, the Xbox, GameCube, PlayStation 2 know exactly what I'm talking about. All 3 consoles were phenomenal. Just saying, you know, even the Dreamcast, you know, you throw that one in there, part of that generation. Like all 4 consoles just really shined in their own ways. So definitely check out their PlayStation 2 section. Let's go ahead and take a look at their PlayStation 1 section and see what we got going on. We got Tekken 2 for $20, Rayman for $18, Spyro for $20, Final Fantasy 8 for $25. So, you know, these look pretty good too. So far, every section, guys, these guys are on point with prices. Oh, this would be a great one I want to get for the collection. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. This game is a lot of fun. I'm not super into the side-scrolling Castlevania games, but this one is freaking fun. I have played it before. Definitely would love to pick that up for sure. Can we sort by like what their highest value is? Browse by, sort by high to low. Let's see what their high-end stuff is. Okay, so they might have their high-end section somewhere else, because I just went from high to low, and their highest priced games are $30, which is, you know, Final Fantasy 9, the original Grand Theft Auto, Reboot. Who remembers Reboot? Leave it in the comments. That was a good show. Haven't seen that in years. But Tomb Raider, you know, so you got Mega Man 8, Twisted Metal 4, great game. Yeah, these games are on point with pricing. No complaints so far with SideQuest at all. Let's jump over to the original Xbox and take a look. Let's go with, so they have their best selling games automatically listed. Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, you gotta play them if you haven't. I know they're planning on doing a remake for the PlayStation 5. Hopefully it comes to other platforms as well, but I'm thinking as of now it might be a timed exclusive. Hopefully it comes to Xbox or PC. That would be great because I don't have a PlayStation 5 yet. Oh, let's see. Tony Hawk Underground, $10. Let's go priced high to low. Let's see what their high dollar Xbox games are. Crimson Sea is $45. Manhunt is a really popular game, so that's $40. Brute Force, really, $35. I picked up Brute Force at the flea market for $5, so knowing that it's worth a little bit more than that, that's kind of nice. You know, it's nice to get a score at the flea market or the thrift store or the garage sale. You know, those still exist. Ninja Gaiden Black, great game. The Ninja Gaiden series is just awesome. Red Dead Revolver, I just got this game recently. It's the first game in the Red Dead series, definitely worth checking out. Here's Knights of the Old Republic 2. That game's a lot of fun. Not as good as the first one, but it's definitely worth playing. Star Wars Battlefront, great game. Ooh, Republic Commando was a great game. That was like a first-person shooter. Really, really cool game. Burnout 3. You got Half-Life 2, $15. Yeah, I mean, everything's priced accordingly. You know, nothing seems like, holy crap, this is like super expensive. Why the hell is it so expensive? Let's look at, they got, you know, a bunch of Sega consoles. Again, guys, the fact that they're taking real pictures of their stock and posting it on their store is like really nice, like attention to detail. It really helps the customer out knowing what they're going to get. I know a lot of retro collectors only like to buy what they can see. You know, they want to see how their game or their item looks before they buy, and that's why I know online shopping at these retro stores can be a turnoff for a lot of collectors because you don't get to see what you're getting. But here, out of all the websites we reviewed, it looks like that SideQuest has the most like real pictures on their site out of anybody, which is cool, and their prices are definitely on point. Sonic 3 is a $30 game. Yep. Mortal Kombat with the box and manual, $22. Look, guys, $22 you get. And the Genesis Mortal Kombat, without a question, nobody can debate this. The Genesis Mortal Kombat is better than the Super Nintendo version, just for, you know, the extra gore and stuff you get that the Nintendo took out. So definitely cool. You can pick that up for $22. Mortal Kombat 2 for $25. Altered Beast, that game is one of my favorite games on the Genesis. I have mine complete in the box. Genesis games aren't crazy expensive, guys. You know, every console does have their expensive titles. Don't get me wrong, like every console does. But, you know, Genesis is another one if you really want to go back to that 16-bit era and collect some of these games. They're definitely reasonable. They're not like so outrageous, and SideQuest charges a fair price. Let's take a look at their WATA section. I'm curious as to what they got here. Oh, this page does not exist. Okay. So their WATA section is not working on their website. Okay, that's fine. It says free domestic shitting. Let's do that again. Free domestic shipping for orders $100 and over. International shipping is also available at an additional cost, so they will ship overseas. That's cool. I mean, you know, if you guys live in another country and you guys would like to get this stuff shipped to you, you can definitely do that. They have a trade-in section. It says, we are always looking to purchase items related to what we sell in store. If you have a video game collection or just a couple games, do not hesitate to reach out to us. We pay cash and offer trade credit. We have purchased just about everything video game related at one point or another: games, consoles, signage, magazines, displays, clothing, etc. If it has any relation to video games, old or new, we're interested. We also occasionally buy other retro items like cards, comics, and vintage collectibles. Please send us an email with a picture or list of what you have, and we will respond ASAP. Don't forget, we are willing to travel or set up shipping for your transaction. Thanks. Cool. So reach out to them if you have anything you want to sell, trade in, that kind of stuff. Repairs, repairing and mods. So they looks like they do modification. They do repairs are listed below. Okay, so they do disc scratch repair, so they're going to put it through a resurfacer. They got stick drift on most controllers. They'll fix it for $25 per controller. Replacing the stick caps is 10 to 20 bucks depending on which controller you have. Battery replacement for retro games is $8 each, or 2 for 12. So like, you know, you got a Game Boy game and the battery, you know, dies in it and you can't save your game, you send it to them, you pay $8, they'll fix it for you. Cleaning on retro consoles start at $35. Cleaning on modern consoles starts at $50, or a deep clean with thermal paste replacement is $75. Diagnosis for other console problems is $45. We are always researching new repairs, so if you have something you would like repaired, reach out to us and we can look into it for you. We also do mods, capacitor replacements, screen upgrades, and shell replacements, and more. So they do modifications. They even replace the capacitors on your boards. That's pretty freaking cool. Screen upgrades. That's awesome. I wonder if they can do like the Japanese or region free mod for the GameCube so I can play Japanese games on my GameCube. That's definitely something I'll look into. And then they have their return policy will be the last thing that we look at. Each item should have at least one picture attached to the listing. If you would like additional photos to verify condition, you will need to inquire before purchase. So you can reach out to them if you want to see more pictures of the item you're buying. All items have a 7-day guarantee against defects from the day you receive it. If the item is defective or damaged in transit, you will be offered either in-store credit or a monetary return to which form of payment you used at the time of purchase. If you overlooked the description, missed some damage in the photo, or you just don't want the item any longer but it functions as it should, you can return it at your cost within 7 days and receive in-store credit, and that never expires. Whatever the case may be, we will provide a fair solution for you. Just make sure you contact us before leaving feedback. Mistakes happen, and leaving negative feedback does not help you get a resolution and does not give us the opportunity to make things right if we have made a mistake. Thank you for your business. Okay, so that's their whole website, you guys. I mean, they have every console under the sun. They have a physical store. Their prices are on point. And yeah, I mean, I have no complaints with this website. It's definitely a winner. 2 thumbs up on SideQuest for sure. Like I said, let's jump back over to the big screen. But SideQuest has fair prices, good stock, a fair return policy. I didn't see anything about a warranty, so I'm assuming they don't offer one, or, you know, we just didn't see it. They do have a physical store location. It looks like they have a lot of good stuff to choose from. They offer free shipping if you order over $100 worth of stuff. I do plan on ordering something from them in the future and doing an unboxing. Same thing with Double Jump Video Games, just like we did with the Game Room. Also, guys, if you liked the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button, liking the video, and leaving a comment. Tell me other retro stores you'd like me to check out, either in person or online. In person, I live in Northern California, so if you know of any retro stores in Northern California, please let me know. I'd love to go check them out. I know I want to check out Fire and Ice and a couple of others. So, guys, let me know what you think of SideQuest. I'll leave their website in the video description down below, along with the other game stores that I have reviewed, so you can check those out as well and pick ones that work best for you. And guys, again, have a great rest of your evening. Thank you for watching, and happy hunting.